Have you ever heard of Neville Goddard's technique that can help you manifest anything you want in 3 days? I'm going to talk about that in this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about Neville Goddard's technique to manifest anything you want in 3 days. Neville talked about this technique that you need to do it at least 3 days before you go to sleep, and imagine you're climbing a ladder. Why? And he even said that you can say that I'm not going to climb any ladder. The fact that he said this was, the reason was he wanted people to know that even if you say that I'm not going to do this, it's going to happen, because brain does not understand words, brain understands pictures. So if you are picturing, you are imagining that you're climbing a ladder, it doesn't matter if you keep saying that I'm not going to do it, it's going to happen. And I actually practiced this technique and it's working, guys. Let me first tell you what happened. 3 days in a row, I was imagining I'm climbing a ladder, and I was actually feeling it before sleep. And then in the third days, while I was really totally forgot about that, what I did the night before in my imagination, I saw one of the neighbor outside who was trying to get her cat out of the tree. And she brought this ladder and put it there, and she was looking around like kind of hoping somebody is going to help her because she's an old lady. And I was like, hey, do you want me to help you? She said yes. I get on that ladder, and I was like, believe me, after getting to this third step, I was like, oh, it's happening. I actually did it. And you can't believe me, it was at least 15 years I had not used any ladder. More than 15 years. And that was interesting. But now you see, what is the point? Like, so what? We can imagine that we're climbing a ladder and then it happens, so what good it can bring to my life? The fact is, Neville does that and wants you to practice this because you will then understand that if you can imagine something, doesn't matter how much you say, I don't want to get headache, I don't want to get headache, I don't want a headache, I hate headache. You're going to get headache if you keep saying that for 50 times. Just practice it. Pause and do it. You're not going to thank me, but you're just going to become a believer. So he said the word doesn't matter. Pictures does matter. If you have a picture that you're a loser, you're a loser. If you think you're unlucky and everything happens around you is out of your control, that's going to be the thing that happens to you. So if you can use imagination and picturing things that you want to manifest what you want, like manifest something like stupid as a letter, can you manifest bigger things like money, like whatever you dream of? And I need to tell you, it works. I didn't use it for $1 million, but I used it for money and it works. I swear it works. And you need to practice it too. But then some people say, why a letter? Let's start with money. But because I feel like he used this technique as a letter because you shouldn't be attached to the outcome. You should be just let it go. And for leather, because you're not obsessed with it and you're not like, I need it, I need money, I need it. It's not like that. So you just let it go. And that's one big part of manifestation. So it's good to practice and start doing that so you start becoming a believer. Of course, this is like many people, there are people that they're against this. I was like, oh, it's not going to work. If you want something, you need to work and save money and go and get it. This is the only way. But I use the both technique, like the one using in 3D words, going places, trying to work and save money and buy whatever you want or get whatever you want. But the fact is there are some crazy magical things that can happen that it's out of our hand. It's bigger than us, and it's not something that we can actually do in 3D words without help. It happened. I remember when I got my U.S. visa, I just applied for this visa, which is randomly they select people, and I just applied for it and they picked me. And when I came here, one of my friends said, did you know if you wanted to, as an Iranian, you wanted to come to U.S. and get green card first day, like now you did, the other way would be like investing $800,000 so you could get green card. And I was like, so this green card worth like almost $1 million? And they say, yeah. That was interesting. That was interesting. And I got this just randomly. I remember I was imagining that I'm going to live in a country that people speak English, because I didn't want to learn like a fourth or fifth language, honestly, because I learned multiple language and I was tired. And that happened, and many other things happened, like manifesting money from unexpected ways, and I think it works. But it doesn't mean the second way, that they're like actually working and trying and saving doesn't work. That works too. But I'm a believer. I want to believe there are things that we don't understand, and there are things out of our hand, which is beautiful, because I don't want to, the world is not like a very beautiful place that we can be happy with it. And so sometimes when things happen magically, some believers say it's God, it's from God or any other gods. I'm not a believer, so I was like, oh, universe is blinking at me, and that's amazing. I love that. And what do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you believe in manifestation? And have you ever manifested anything in your life? Oh, I forgot to talk about Homer. I know you're wondering where Homer is and why he's not in this video. The reason is, unfortunately, Homer is no, I'm kidding. The reason is he's preparing. Don't worry, guys. I invited him to a challenge to do stand-up comedy in one of our video. So I can invite you to also join. You can throw a tomato at him and laugh at my jokes. So it's gonna be a challenge, and we're both gonna do it. It's gonna be interesting, I think. And I think I'm gonna win, hopefully. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what do you think about this idea. We're gonna do it soon. And let me know, what do you think about manifestation? Have you ever manifested anything? Write it in comment sections. Thank you so much for watching this video. To support us, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and send this video for one of your friends.